to show a very special film, Afro-American History Highlights by Henry Dabbs. We will come back at the break. Until then, I hope you will enjoy the film.
Afro-American History Highlights. To man, and especially to the African American of today, the answers to the questions, who am I? What is my heritage? What have my people contributed to civilization, especially to America, are of utmost importance if the African American is to arrive at his desperately needed identity. The African American of today cries out for identity, not only for himself, but acknowledgement by his fellow man that he, the African American, exists. In the past, these questions pertaining to the African American's identity have been grossly distorted. Never in the history of mankind have a people been so completely robbed of their heritage. The purpose of this film is to give them that identity, and in so doing, fill the huge ethnic gap left by centuries of ruthless censure based on racial prejudice. The roots of the African American's heritage and contributions lie not only in the new world of today, but the old world of the ancients as well. So let us begin by 1, exploring the black man in the ancient world, and 2, slavery in the ancient world. In order to do this, we must go back to the birthplace of a black man, Africa. According to well-documented information appearing in National Geographic and the New York Times in 1964, Africa is not only the birthplace of a black man, but the birthplace of man. The article stated that on March 18, 1964, world-famous paleontologist Dr. L.S.B. Leakey uncovered in Olduvai, East Africa, the pre-Zinjanthropus remains and stone tools of the father of the human race, an African boy, 18 years old. Archaeologists state that these remains are nearly 2 million years old. So not only was a black man the first man, but he was also the first maker of tools. Aside from being the mother of mankind, Africa also produced the earliest and one of the greatest civilizations in recorded history, the Egyptian civilization. This is the great Sphinx of Giza. Baron Denon and Gustave Flaubert, both great French scholars, said of this Sphinx that the character is definitely Negroid. Again, note the thick African lips of this famous Sphinx at Thebes, Egypt. Many Egyptian pharaohs who sat on the mighty thrones of Egypt were curly-haired blacks, as described by the Greek historian Herodotus in the 5th century B.C. Among the known black pharaohs were Seti, the great conqueror of Kush and Assyria, Nectanebo, 383 B.C., Thutmose III, 1600 B.C., conqueror of the then-known world, Netechamen, 30 B.C., Nebmatra, builder of the 17th pyramid, Ptolemy, the 13th, father of Cleopatra, Ramerka-Amenterit, about 100 B.C., about 741 B.C., Pianki, an Ethiopian, conquered Egypt. The Ethiopians continued from time to time to wield power in Egypt. In fact, as late as 1798, when Napoleon invaded Egypt, the Mamelukes, note the African features, were the rulers of Egypt.